OKTAGON.tv. First assignment of the night for Gerd Richter, this featherweight contest. Marco Novák in the white shorts, blue corner taking on Ayton De Paepe. Black shorts, red corner, me, Brian Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett, live from Bratislava. We heard the crowd in good voice there for Marco Novák, and off we go.
Novák taking control of the centre box a bit nice and early. And that's what I mean by unorthodox style from Paepe. He'll come flying at you. But Novák evading everything quite well so far, switching stance, trying to dominate the space.
They're trying to impose himself. And again, that could be a tactic when you watch it. De Paepe, he brings the fight, he can dictate the momentum. Oh, nice step in left there. But I agree with you what you said on the walkout with Novák. There has been a different energy about him.
Stiff jab.
Stiff jab. Whether that's confidence, whether that's because he's fighting in Slovakia, whether that's the new contract, but a whole different vibe and a good opening moment here for Novák.
Yeah, great opening moment, but responds does De Paepe, and you don't see him get rocked so easily normally. But yeah, I feel like Novák just seems to be on fire right now. I don't know what it is. It's maybe hard to see. It's
wow.
Beautifully timed single, really grasps for a dive. Nice underhook here though, across the midsection from Novák, and he's on that hand. See if he can get himself back to that fence. Doing a fantastic job of scrambling here.
Really good work there from Novák.
Very aware of where he is, going to maybe attack the neck as well as he stands. But De Paepe dived on that leg.
Fully committed to that. Got it to the mat.
Now going to try and take him off that fence. Maybe circle off to his left-hand side and bring Novák down and stack him over that hand. That's his enemy right now, is that hand. But Novák getting on the knee now. Going to be harder to deal with. Needs a better head position, does De Paepe. He's a little bit broken down here. Novák slowly going to rise himself back up. Let's see if De Paepe can...
That's better from De Paepe. Look at now, he's got a solid grip and base.
Great work from Novák. Gets down, hook, turns him round with a little bit of ease. Physically, very, very powerful is Novák. Again, head position from both men. Novák changes that. A nice little judo toss attempt.
And Novák, only one of two men to beat Radek Rochelle.
In on that single again. Seems to be an issue with the balance for Novák, but stuffs the head well. Very long limbs is Novák, so he uses them well in defending these takedowns, or slowing them down at least. In on this single now, building himself back up. Novák doing a great job of hustling back up the fence again. See if he can dig that underhook, does so, see if he can turn him. Now I'd like to see him try and break away, because has been taken down a couple times. Better now for Novák to try and create some space and maybe elbow on the way out with that right side elbow, but De Paepe hanging on now.
If you look at the left eye of De Paepe as well, it's starting to swell. I'm sure that was from that first jab, the jab that kind of stumbled him.
That was a big shot, caused a lot of damage.
And you could, if there's any real damage there, say a broken orbital or something that's causing bothering him.
I mean, to see like that sort of damage from such a little shot, going for that judo toss again, good whizzer, he's going to stop that.
What a scramble between these two, 50-50 in every position.
And I do feel like that eye has been affected. Maybe that's an old injury from fight camp that's come out. I'd like to see an elbow here from him. It's perfectly timed.
And there you go. There you go. The mouthpiece is out.
Go Richter on top of that.
Yeah, he's aware of it, but look how the swelling is going. I'm sure that he's damaged. This might be the reason he's going for these takedowns, Luke. Because De Paepe is usually happy to stand in the pocket. His hands are so good.
Mouthpiece of De Paepe goes back in. But both fighters lost their mouthpiece somehow. I don't know about that.
Hopefully they've got the right ones.
And in here, maybe you're right. Maybe that orbital is bothering him, and now he's looking for the takedowns. Because like you said, he's normally very scrappy on the feet and enjoys it. But I feel like Novák...
Oh, nice knee, nice knees.
Again, Novák is known as a stand-up fighter, although he does have some sneaky jiu-jitsu.
He's got 2 submissions on his record.
At the moment, the in-between game from both men is very good. The cage wrestling, the ways back,
the get-ups, exactly.
The and to get back to their feet. Nice elbow here.
And even the fundamentals in certain positions, whether it's the head position, the base.
Yeah, I feel like the one thing Novak's looked weak on is that single leg defense, which De Paepe has taken advantage of a couple times. But apart from that, he's looking very, very strong.
Final 25 seconds of what has been a fast-paced round 1.
I feel like we've seen Novak develop because he came in here just really like a stand-up fighter with that old classic style, and now he's mixing things together very well.
I think one of the big factors we saw, and maybe a turning point, was that Rochelle fight, because Rochelle looked to take him down a number of times, and he was able to stuff the takedowns and eventually get the victory there.
I mean, this is a close round. I feel like Novak probably got the best of it, but it was a very close round. The definitive jab, the damage rocked, and the damage is probably going to get it for him. Very interesting.
Yeah,
honestly.
indeed.
Close first round. I definitely thought that. So this one's all to play for in the second.
Off we go. Second round underway.
See what De Paepe decides to do, if he wants to keep it on the feet or if he keeps trying to get that takedown.
I feel like, well, you could see how easily he got it. Oh, another straight jab. It's so laser-like. But in open water, De Paepe got that takedown easy. Against the cage, it's a scramble, and it's going to be a battle of cardio in those positions as well.
A lot of effort and a lot of output to try and get the takedowns on the fence. Novak very good at getting up there and creating awkward angles and finding positions to try and stand back up. But in the middle of the cage, definitely better. Oh, beautiful right hand that at the end of that combination.
Again, a little mistake.
A little bit overcommits to it, but gets it again. I do feel like that's a weakness in Novak's game. And whoever has seen that in the training camp,
that's genius.
They've definitely looked at that, because Novak is quite stiff on the feet. The way he moves is stiff. Everything about him on the stand-up is quite stiff. So whoever noticed that in that training camp, bravo, because you can see he's searching for that, and he's converted it multiple times.
And yeah, the technique is great. Turns that corner and just takes the base away from Novak.
Attacking the neck now.
This is a better position for De Paepe early in this round. Able to place his weight, the upper torso over the back, the neck, the nape of Novak.
Yeah, can almost take a little bit of a rest here while he just puts some pressure on. Novak does well to get the legs out. Needs to be careful though. As he stands, he doesn't want to lift that jaw, because that power guillotine will be there.
And even with De Paepe, those long limbs, he could fire that underfoot.
Doing well here now, Novak, though. 2-on-1 on the wrists. He's giving up one hand at the moment. Seems like he has enough space. Tries to pull him back down.
See if he pulls him up now as well, because now with the new rule set, even if that fingertip's on the hand, if the knee's not there. Oh, he's going for the das. He's going for the das.
Modified as well here, nice and short on the inside. A lot of pressure.
Needs to push that up and through to get a real grip on that bicep right now.
Yeah,
Novak is safe.
We can't quite see, but Novak is 2-on-1, fighting that left arm, gives up on it, trying to soften him up a little bit, but he's definitely going to go back for that. Novak aware now, defending 2-on-1 on that wrist. You can see how, but just keeping him down is De Paepe, and then tries to slide through. Could almost go for that murder choke as well.
Yeah.
Gives up and it goes to the back. Great resilience this though from Novak. He's defending very, very well. Just needs to explode up in this position. De Paepe wrapping himself around.
This has been a much more dominant round from De Paepe positionally, threatening with the submission as well. Being able to hold Novak in one position, which he was unable to do in the first round.
And Novak managing to get that right elbow in, could spin, needs to turn the hips and get up the fence, but the left arm wrapping around is controlling that, stopping him, hindering him from switching. De Paepe doing a lot of micro things that are very, very important to control these positions. Great weight. A nice knee to the head, completely legal. Manages to turn himself around though, does Novak, and then the crowd respond. Obviously, a friendly crowd for Novak here.
120 to make something happen, and again looking there for the double this time.
Yeah, defended well, gets straight back up to his feet, and he's now almost in on the arm in defense, has that cross face. It can be very hard to take him down from this position with that beautifully placed underhook. Gets double underhook, going to be able to turn him round now. And you can look on the back of Novák, that red marks.
Yeah, the welts,
the welts from the cage, from being pushed in and grinded out so much.
45 seconds now. Novák threatening with that drop and takedown.
I'd like to see some damage now, so some striking, because at the moment, although De Paepe has controlled 4 minutes of this fight, he hasn't caused that much damage. He went for some submissions, that's about it. A big shot here could sway the judges.
Little short uppercuts, dirty boxing there from Ayton De Paepe.
Well, that all scores.
If you want an example of the cardio De Paepe brings in, that Hendon fight is a great one. Back in Frankfurt, 3 rounds of scrambles and wrestling and cage.
This is an exhausting fight style between these two. Both are giving it a lot. That judo toss.
Oh, there you go. And a smile from Novák. Did you see it when he hit the ground? He smiled.
I think he laughed because he knew he was going to try. He tried it twice in the first round. It didn't work.
And elbows from those cage positions like you called earlier on. They're the weapons that made him famous in Muay Thai.
Yeah, he needs to stay away from these takedowns. And he's come out urgent, definitely understands what he's got to do. De Paepe happy to scrap, they're always on the feet.
Let's see how long it is for De Paepe to shoot for that single, that lead single again. Good, met that.
Nice dig of a left hand. De Paepe in on the neck, right in front of us in the commentary box here.
It's across the chin, not under it, but he's definitely threatening Novák with this.
Yeah, just doing that to break the posture and probably stop this takedown. Nice knee. But I'd like to see Novák needs to get to some striking positions, maybe break away with the elbow here. Because the grappling is just, he only has a round to get this finish.
Again, 4 finishes on his record out of his 6 wins. 2 of them are by submission.
Great work from De Paepe.
Yeah, really. And now turning it around.
Right in front of us again. And goes on the outside ring. Oh, that was almost perfectly timed. Well, it was perfectly timed, just not perfectly executed.
Watch for the spin.
Wants this takedown right. In on him now, deep. Going for that. Trying to stop the head. Novák trying to set up a guillotine. Going to switch out. Oh, he elbows and knees.
Oy.
Elbows and knees from Novák. There's that knee. Brutal pace, this fight.
Now Novák again in this position, but De Paepe has had more success up against the cage, and they're going for that trip one more time. Again, the wizard work, but now look at that. De Paepe has used it to chain that attack together.
Yeah, it just changes the dynamics of the fight, and he was going on the inside leg, and switched it to both across the doubles that time, and then gets that takedown, and it's just a relentless pace of De Paepe, constantly trying to push the pace, constantly trying to affect the balance, constantly doing something. Great work from Novák to get to the knees. If he can get that leg back now, great idea there to give up on that whizzer because it was hindering him, but he needs to stand fast, and he needs to get his head higher than De Paepe's.
Yeah, whatever De Paepe does for his conditioning, my goodness, it works. Never in a dull fight, always there to meet pressure with pressure.
I mean, if he's been training with Jonas Magard, cardio probably comes for having to listen to Jonas.
I'll let you deal with that afterwards when he chases you down.
No problem. Great work there, beautiful hustle from Novák.
And it is 50-50 in so many spots in this fight, right?
It's been a fantastic fight, such a high pace. Both have come in incredible cardio. We talk about De Paepe.
Yeah,
looking
totally
fresh, doing very, very well. And the first round was very close, in my opinion, so it'd be interesting to see where this goes, but I'd like to see a little bit more damage and trying to finish the fight rather than all this grappling. The grappling's great, and the transitions are great, and the pressure's great, but more of the elbows like De Paepe's got there.
Yeah.
They're matching each other very, very well. There's a lot of fantastic matchmaking on this card tonight. Very, very close fights.
So many even fights, right? So many close fights to call. And 9 Slovakian fighters on this card. Will it be a big night for Bratislava, for Slovakia? And this is the first of their warriors looking to claim victory right now. He needs a finish. Oh, elbow, there he is. shots right on the temple as well, Luke.
Now he needs to go to work. Straight shots down the center. And remember, that single leg's probably going to come.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go. Turns the corner and again.
It's about the 4th time tonight where I've said something and it's happened instantly.
Only the second fight tonight.
Oh no, imagine the rest of the card.
Oh.
But it just...
You should increase the price of the pay-per-view just because you're getting better every fight, right?
That's it. If you want some ideas of where to make your bets, just message me on Instagram. Great work here, good head position. And De Paepe, again, just relentless in output and really earning this victory tonight. You know, he's been impressive. Novák came in here a different version of himself, looked phenomenal, and it's just been deflated step by step by De Paepe's resilience.
Like you said, there's been small holes that have been exposed, the single leg for sure. And even in the takedown, De Paepe has got more options, it seems, against the cage to try and get it down, whether it's the trips or the throws. But Novák is so good still. And this has been so close.
Judo tosses he's used to change the dimension of the fight, along with, like you said, that single leg entry. That has been the keys to victory tonight for De Paepe. What a performance, what a fight. 3 rounds in the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see how judges score these fights. After 3 rounds, judges score these fights 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27, all for the winner by unanimous decision, Ayton De Paepe!
Watch the tournament live at OKTAGON.tv.